What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today I have the sold out exclusive clone trooper straight off the press. Let's check it out. That's right, guys, we're back with another video. Hope you guys are excited about this one, as I am, because it's a clone trooper and because, you know, honestly, Clone Wars, it's my jam. Clone Wars is my jam. Just gonna say that out there. I have right here these sold out clone trooper chrome variant. I do have a second one on the way, but the first one showed up, so here we are. I did get mine from Pop Collectibles, so I think they have one or two left, but I know the distributor in the States is sold out and waitlisted and all that kind of fun stuff, but I think Pop Collectibles has one or two left, maybe by the time you're watching this, I don't know. But this guy right here, out of nowhere, like random release, random announcement, and then here it is, and I just, then they come up with this Stormtrooper Chrome variant, which I will definitely be getting one or two of those to go as well, but I'm just, I don't know. It's a clone. Let's check it out. I want to see if they've improved the chrome paint application on this versus maybe like the Captain Phasma, which honestly look very toy-like and plastic. So let's check it out. Here's the box art, by the way. MMS 643. So it is a movie masterpiece series, not a television masterpiece series. So that's kind of cool. And I dig it. It's got a nice little box art there, nice deal there. Got a little wrap around here. Get this. We got a little Hot Toys exclusive button going on there. If you wanted this in the States, Sideshow was the only place to get it because it's exclusive. But they have long sold out and waitlisted. I think waitlist is full and kind of a rare thing in Hot Toys land these days, but let's check it out. So I have the box right here. Now I have taken the privilege of getting all the plastic off the figure to save time, but we're gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like out of the box. So check out the box art, pretty nice. We've got that, then we've got the insert, which shows a Phase 2 helmet and a Phase 1 helmet. You do get both, and which is why obviously I needed two so I could have, well, I don't know. I'm partial to the Phase 1 helmet. You guys let me know, but I'm kind of, I don't know, kind of partial to the Phase 1. But that's a nice little deal. And it's got a, look at this. This is cool. It's got a Republic gunship there in the background. Like, I don't think Hot Toys is going to give us a gunship, but that would be pretty sick if they did. You know, I'd be down for that. So here we go. We've got the figure in the packaging, just like you guys are going to get it. We've got, it comes with the Phase 2 helmet on, got the Phase 1 helmet, we've got a jetpack, we've got a blaster, we've got a rifle, we got a bunch of hands, and we got a pretty cool display base, if I must say so myself, but there it is. So first thing I wanted to kind of figure out what's going on with this thing. My first impressions of it is the paint application is vastly different from Captain Phasma, like not even close. Captain Phasma looked plastic, it looked toy-like, it looked like they just wrapped tinfoil over the figure. That is not this. This is just different. But let's take a quick look at it. We'll get the accessories out here in just a second. I mean, you can see the lights bouncing off this guy, and it's darker than I thought. Like the Captain Phasma is a very high, bright silver. This is chrome is a stretch. I don't know if chrome is the right word. It's chromium. It's a satin chrome. It's not a high gloss, as you can see. We'll kind of zoom down here so you guys a little better look at this guy. It's not a high gloss. There's definitely some gloss going on there, but it's like a matte chrome. I don't know if that makes any sense or how it's translating on camera, but it's like a matte chrome, and it's very, very cool. And I dig it. It's, again, vastly different than the Captain Phasma. But check out that Phase 2 helmet. It is glorious as the lights are bouncing off of this thing. And it looks quite good. There's our spot for our jetpack. Our canister, which is already attached. It's not removable, so that's kind of nice. It's on the like rubberized belt we've seen before. So even the rubberized belt is painted to match nicely. Even though it is and this is gonna be tough because of lighting, but the belt is a little bit darker color than the suit, but it's like ever so slight. It's just different material, I guess the way the paint adhere to it. We do have the ribbed black undersuit, just like we've seen with every other clone, and the proportions appear to be exactly the same. You've got elastic bands for the shoulder pads there. We've got elastic bands for the elbow pads. And on the knee pads here, the knee section here. There's a rubberized backing on that as well. But I want you to take note of something here. Look. I was so afraid of fingerprints. Like, it is not picking up fingerprints, like, at all. There are no fingerprints. That makes me happy, to be quite honest. I mean, here, there's this section right here, look. It's not picking up any fingerprints. So that's, again, the matte finish is, I think, having something to do with it. Or I don't say matte, I say satin. It's like a satin finish. Has something to do with that. There's the bottom of the feet for those who are curious about that. But it's actually pretty stinking cool. As far as range of motion, we're going to see similar, that we saw with other figures. We've got a double bend here with a soft ratchet on the knee. We got a double bend here on the elbow, and it did come with like some foam padding in between this plate and this plate, so you don't scratch it. So that could potentially be a thing. I guess time will tell. We got ratchets going forward on the hips. And then outwards, no way. I mean, it's just very similar to every other clone we've already gotten. But that Phase 2 helmet is so cool, man. Phase 1 helmet guy myself. But there's just no fingerprints. I do dig it. Now, there are some imperfections on this. So if you get this figure and you expect it to be perfect, it's a chrome-ish application. You're going to be disappointed. So let me go ahead and just knock that out for you right now. So I'm going to zoom in to one spot I noticed as I was taking this out of the packaging. And I want you to take a look right here. You can see the way the light's bouncing off this one section. It's like a little oval right there where you've got differences in, you can kind of see it right there, right? And there's maybe one, it's just slight imperfections. If you've had an Iron Man figure, then you understand what I'm talking about. It's just what it is. So if you're expecting perfection, just be prepared for it not to be that, because I think they're going to have different variants or different spot issues like this on pretty much every one of these figures. But thankfully mine's down here, and it's not a big deal for me, but I know there are those out there who are, you don't even want your shipper box to have like a stamp on it for some shit reason I don't understand, but they're out there. But this right here is just super, super cool. So I don't really notice anything here, and I don't notice anything back on the back, but I did notice that back here. So there's that. So let's take a look. Some other stuff this guy comes with. Obviously, we got the Phase 2 helmet. Let's go ahead and break that out here. Here's our Phase 2, and I'm partial to Phase 1 helmet. I'm partial to the Phase 1 helmet myself. I just think it's just a more menacing look, and it is pretty much larger than the other one, I guess. Just like the other clones. It's the same bodies. They just repainted it. But I don't know. The Phase 1 helmet, just the more angular style looks more menacing, and it just reminds me of the animated show just a little bit more. I love that jowl line in there. It's pretty sick. So we got that. We do have our normal blasters, which we've seen a bunch of times. And I have so many of these, so not super exciting. Although this one looks maybe a little lighter in gray. Maybe not. Maybe his eyes are playing tricks on me. We've got another blaster right here. Normal stuff here. Nothing to write home about that. It's nicely done. I don't know that it's all that different. Like I said, it might be a little bit lighter shade of gray than the other ones. But again, in mind playing trick on me. I do have a Jetpack, which we have seen with obviously the 501st Deluxe. And it is magnetic, which is super cool. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you this Jetpack versus the one we got with the Mandalorian, because it's very similar. And to show you the paint differences. So let me get this out of here. Let me get these guys out of here. And let me kind of zoom out. So here is our chrome version, because we want to see what's the chrome Mando is going to look like. Here is the, excuse me, here's the Beskar Mando Jetpack. So you can see the massive difference in paint. So if we're going to get this paint application with the upcoming Chrome Mando, I think people are going to be very, very pleased. Very pleased. And you can see the paint differences going on there. I mean, it's significantly different. And yeah, I dig it. I like it very much, so I'm pretty happy with it. I thought somebody'd be interested to see that. We do get a pile of hands, which we've seen before, so we'll get all those out of here real quick like. And normal clone hands, there's not anything crazy. You do not get a backpack with this guy. You just get the Jetpack, so it's not like the 501st Deluxe. But check this out. Nice little diorama or display base we got going right here. It just says Clone Trooper, but I think that's a nice touch. I think that's a nice touch for the actual figure. So on hands-wise, obviously you got You got this hand right here, which is more of a open hand, a gesturing hand. You got a relaxed hand. You get a thumbs up. You get a left thumbs up hand. You get a right gesturing hand. Kind of reminds me of Cody. We get right and left weapon holding hands, obviously, and then we get a left-handed pointer hand. So we get some gesturing hands that go with this, which is pretty much what we saw with every other clone trooper. So that being said, pile of stuff here. I think the only thing we really need to know is how's it gonna look posed up. And you guys know I'm all excited about that. Let's make it happen. All right, so let's take a look at this chrome figure, and I can tell you I was immediately surprised by the lack of fingerprints on this thing. It's freaking amazing. And I will tell you the chrome paint job is gonna be very similar to what we're gonna get for the Mando Deluxe figure upcoming soon. And the chrome on this one is more shiny and cooler than what's on Jango Fett. Now, I didn't include Jango Fett in these poses, but it's better than what's on Jango, which if they had used it on Jango, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with Jango, but it's different. So there's that. The posability is what you expect from a 501st Trooper or any clone trooper. It'll do whatever you want it to do. The paint job is awesome. The Phase 1 helmet is awesome. The fact that I could put a Cody or any other clone trooper unhelmeted head sculpt on this thing is freaking awesome. And I can't wait to get the second one here to add to it. And yes, I will absolutely be getting the clone Stormtrooper. I'll be getting 2 of those hopefully very soon, and we'll review them and we'll have some fun with those. But I want to hear from you guys. Is this clone, trend that Hot Toys is going to be pumping out, which I don't think they're done with the troopers? Is that something you're into? Is this something that surprised you? Like when you see it here on camera, on video, is it surprising the way it looks on camera versus like the photos with the high contrast and Photoshop and all that kind of stuff? Because to me, in person, it's freaking badass, and it should have absolutely been a freaking clone battalion of its own just to look cool. And that's kind of what I'm going to consider it. This is going to be another battalion. Unfortunately, I'll only be able to get 2 of them, but I'm pretty stoked for it. So if you want to pick one of these up, they still got them at Pop Collectibles. If by the time you're watching this, they got some in stock, but go check them out. Enjoy the poses, guys. And as always, click with the like. See you next time.